Hi boys and girls, welcome back to the Steak and Brush. I'm Christine and today I have for you an Ipsy mystery bag unboxing, I don't know what you want to call it, but that's what I've got for you today. But first, as always, I will ask you to like and subscribe to our channel so you can help us grow, and please share us with anybody who you know that is interested in makeup. Alright, now that I've got that out of the way, I am not a normal Ipsy subscriber. I probably will be soon, but so far I've only really tried the BoxyCharm. I tried 1 month the Sephora Play. Mandy mentioned that they were having this this mystery bag, that it was a neutrals, which is not normally my thing, but you know, wanted to try it out. So let's see what we've got in here. Alright, as always, Ipsy comes with a cute little makeup bag, and yeah, this is has a textured kind of faux leather feel, kind of a purpley color. I like it. So those are always nice. Let's see what we've got in here. First thing we've got is Moods by Laura Sanchez, and it says, with much love, I present to you Moods, a palette that defines who I am. On one hand, sweet and feminine, on the other, strong and determined. I name these tones of this palette using emojis, which is the form of global expression. So visual that it breaks the language barrier if you want a little bit of my love in your makeup kit. And so let's see what we've got here. It doesn't have the emoji, but it is just a neutrally brown kind of color. Tan, I guess. Let's see how it swatches. It feels nice. It is not really showing up. Let me try it. My inner arm is a little lighter. Yeah, it shows up a little better there. Very, very neutrally color there. So that is our first item. Let's see. I don't feel a card or anything, so I'm assuming they don't have anything like that in there. Then I've got Tarte, and I've already got it messy from my finger here. Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. It's the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. So I guess we've got a primer to start with today. Next in here is Bel Pierre Cosmetics HD Finishing Powder in Translucent. Now in my BoxyCharm, I just got a Becca finishing powder that I really love. Now I've never tried HD. That's hard to do with my the little thing that came in here, finishing powder, but we'll see. I've heard good and bad, but we'll see how it goes. If I can even figure out how to open this. Definitely has a sticker on there. Ah, there we go. It's definitely a clear powder. Oh, and I just got it everywhere. I don't know how I managed to do that. I put the puff on top of everything, and it's all over my bag, my vanity. Well, so much for being clean today. Only me. Seems like a finishing powder, but we'll try it out and see how it goes. I can't say it's made much difference on my clothes, but yeah, we'll see. Next in here we have the Radiant Glow Highlighter by IBY Beauty, which I have never heard of, but it says 24K Magic. I don't know if that's the color or what, but we'll see. maybe. We'll see. Well, it is in a little teeny tiny compact. It's cute, I'll give it that right now. Oh, that looks dark. I don't know if that's gonna work for me or not. That might have too much of a shift. Let's see. I don't know. I'll try it out and see. Maybe if I buff it out enough, it'll still show. It'll show up, but not. I don't want it to go. Sometimes if it's too dark, it will actually look like in certain lights. See, it might do that. It looks like a dark streak on your face, but we'll try it and see how it goes. And the last thing in here, ooh, this is pretty. Pixie. Looks like, I don't know if it's a liquid lip or a gloss. Let's see. Lipid Max Glossy Lip Plumper. So, not the biggest with glosses, but I've been coming around. Let's see what this looks like swatched. I hope it has a little more pigment. Oh, I can smell already. It's very, very minty. Well, this gloss looks like it has a little more color. Not a lot though. I'll have to see. I know it's a lip plumper, but I'll have to see if I've got something to wear underneath that. Alright, so let's see. Where do we want to start? Then again, there is, well, maybe it's in the package. Nope. There is absolutely nothing here to tell me what values of anything were or anything about any of the products. So that's all we're going for. I guess I'm just spoiled by BoxyCharm. I don't know. Some of the other brands do that. Maybe they have something online. I'll have to look up later and see. But let's go ahead and I will start with the Double Duty Beauty primer. Ooh, that is very liquidy. It smells like a little bit like suntan oil, not sunscreen. If you're old enough to remember back in the day when we would sit out and actually try to get suntans, you would put the suntan oil that would help you tan because we were stupid, and it had like a coconutty smell to it. It's not strong, but I definitely get a little of that. All right. So far so good. I don't think it's, I mean, I can't tell that it's supposed to do anything with pores or anything. It's just supposed to be hydrating. It does kind of feel more, you know, like a moisturizer a bit, so it's not bad. So I will go ahead and I will put some foundation on and I will be back. I am back with my foundation and concealer and brows done. I used my sample of the Urban Decay Stay Naked. Yesterday I tried the 40Y, which it was too yellow for me. I'm really liking this much better. This is the 40 neutral. I still have the 30 something. I don't know, remember if it was neutral or P, but I've got that to try too. I'm thinking this is going to be my shade, but I'm really liking this. I did try the concealer for the first time today, and it was super thick. I wasn't expecting that, considering how thin the foundation is, the concealer was much thicker. But that's not saying I think it's bad. I just really wasn't expecting that at all. So far it seems to be doing okay. Settling in the lines a little bit, but we'll see how it does after I powder it. So where did my powder go? There it is. So let's see how this HD powder goes. And again, I have never used HD powder. Not even exactly sure how I'm supposed to do it. I guess I'm just gonna put it on and then we'll maybe brush it in a little bit. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a baking thing or what. It's almost a shame because I don't think this foundation really needs to be set, but we'll just see how it goes. I did use the concealer also as my base for my eyes. Oh, that actually seems kind of nice. I've been using that Becca hydrating mist powder, and oh, it feels so good because it just feels like a cool breeze on your skin. So far so good. It's powder. I don't think it's doing anything amazing, but it's doing what powder should. So let's see how things blend into this. Alright, let's bronze this up a little bit. And this is my only bronzer right now. This is my Younique Beachfront bronzer. If you hear scratching in the background, that's my dog. She has decided that she no longer wants to be in the room with me while I'm filming. Most likely because my daughter's in the kitchen doing something and food sounds much better to her than makeup. Silly dog. I'm not going to go too heavy-handed on this today. On most of my makeup, I'm not going to go too heavy-handed. I'm going to try to stick to neutral. You see one of the last looks I did. The last couple of looks I've done have been pretty out there. So I guess today's okay to do neutral. Alright, for blush, I decided to go ahead with, this was a gift from Mandy, but this also came in an Ipsy. This is the Sugar Contour de Force Mini Blush in Peach Peak. It's more of a nudie blush. I will say yesterday I filmed the ColourPop first impressions and I did my first Super Shock blush and it was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It was definitely a redder pink though. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and try this highlighter and hope this is not where it all goes wrong. Like I said, I'm just a little worried that this is going to be too dark for me, but we'll see. Maybe not if I go in with a light enough hand. Again, light enough hand is not something that I normally do. I like it to be known that I'm wearing makeup. I don't know, I don't have the greatest natural lighting in here right now. So we'll hope, but I don't think it's shifting too badly. It's a nice subtle highlight. It's accentuating a little bit of texture through here. A little bit through here, which of course most powders are going to do. I don't think it's too bad. I will definitely try that again. Alright, I already have my eyebrows done. I used my Covergirl, what is it? I always forget, Covergirl Ultrafine brow pencil. I just went through it a little bit, enough to cover up my scar. I didn't do anything too drastic with it. So let's go in with our moods. I'm just going to use this as a transition shade of my No Name wand brush here for that. Oh, it's very powdery. It's actually a very nice transition shade for me. Yeah, I think that's pretty. I am going to finish off the eye look with my Revolution Velvet Rose palette. Let's see here. What do we want to do today, boys and girls? I think I will go in with this color here. Just is number 12. It doesn't really say a color. Go in on my Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I just nicked that shadow with my fingernail. One of those days, kids. One of those days. I'm going to do a pretty simple look for me. Just going to do that color in the outer corner and bring it into the crease a little bit. I'll turn my brush around and buff it out. My brushes that are actually kind of really need washing, that even my color switch isn't getting this stuff out because I've been using such bright pigmented colors. I'm going to go into this darker brown next to it just to deepen up the corner. Gonna do much, just very neutral, a la the name. And then let's add some shimmer. I'm gonna go in with this rosy gold shimmer here. Now for underneath, I'm going to go back in with this color here that I used on my outer lid, and I'm just going to do my under eye with it. Nothing too dramatic. Swatch off my brush. I think I will. What color do I want to use for my inner corner? Kids, what do you think? I think I'll just go in. It's not a shimmer, but we'll just go in with that. Just to lighten up my inner corner. I am going to go ahead and do the other eye, and I'll put my eyeliner, and I know I'm doing neutrals, but I am still trying to get used to some false eyelashes, so I will probably go ahead and put those on as well. When I come back, we'll finish up the look with the lipstick. Be right back. Alright, I have my eyes finished. I went in with, I didn't do any eyeliner. I did do my waterline with this Wet n Wild natural rose natural, just to kind of brighten up my eyes a little bit. Didn't do anything on the top eyes because I used my Lashaholics lashes and they have a dark band on them, so it already kind of gives it the appearance of some eyeliner. I definitely did better today with this one than this one. I still have, I'm calling it the Groucho Marx eyebrow right here, where I can't quite get it down to where it looks more natural. It sticks out a little bit, but I'm getting better. Slowly getting better. The ones I used yesterday were Ardell Wispies, and they did not have the big black lines, so they blended in a little better. And I used my It's Superhero to marry them together on top, and just did my bottom lashes with that. So now we just have the lipstick. I think I am going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible in Nudist. This is kind of my go-to base for lip glosses. I think it gives it kind of a nice natural look with a little bit of pigment. It's also a color that I normally wouldn't wear by itself, because I think it's just a little too light for me. I should also mention that I went in and before I did my lashes, I set my face with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Lavendar, and then I set my face with a Revolution Pro Fix. Alright, now let's try the Pixie. I don't know how much plumping action I will get over the liquid lip, but I'm okay with that. I'm not really a big fan of that. Definitely does deepen up that nude color. It smells like something very specific. I mean, it's definitely a minty flavor. I can't quite place it though. Oh well, if I think of it, I will let you know. Or if you have tried this, and you can name that smell. Name that smell. New game show. Let me know in the comments. Alright, so here is the finished look I got with the Ipsy Naturals bag. What do we think? Should we go ahead? Should I subscribe to Ipsy now in the future? Might be worth a shot to at least try it for a little while. I think I still like my BoxyCharm a little better because I get full size of things, but I'm not complaining too much for, I think it was $12 total. I don't know if that's, I thought Ipsy was 10, but maybe that's just shipping and tax. I don't know, maybe this is because it was special, but so far I think it did okay. The highlighter was not nearly as dark as I thought it was going to be. Probably my favorite was this. It really, I didn't think it was going to show up much, but it worked as a great transition shade. The base tape primer I think worked really well. I mean, my face feels pretty moisturized. I don't know what to think much about this HD powder. I should probably try it to make sure there's not like a lot of flashback or anything. But not that I'm getting my picture taken with flash photography a lot, but it seemed to do what it needed to do. No, it seemed to set everything. I'll have to see what it feels like at the end of the day. And then finally, the Pixie Lip Gloss for a lip gloss. Seems to be working pretty well. Why am I out of focus? There we go. It seems to be doing pretty well. I can feel that tingling, but it's not overwhelming. I tried I believe it was a Smashbox one, and it was just, ooh, it was super, super powerful. So, and I don't really get too much of an effect from the plumping, so I'd really just rather focus on the color. But I think it works out pretty well. We've got a nice neutral look going. I sometimes forget how much I like neutral looks and that I don't always have to go for bright pinks. But here we go today. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time here at the Steak and Brush.